Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you have a good day today. It's a good day for me, other than we got a storm yesterday. I hate them early spring storms. We got about 5 or 6 inches of snow, and then it warmed up like it usually does when we get snowstorms in the spring, and now it's just wet and cold and raining, and I didn't go anywhere, so. But I did wear something. It was a day off. I had a nice shower, shave, got myself all feeling good. And I put on a nice cologne because I wanted to wear something for me today. And something I don't know if I reviewed it before. I know I wore it once. I know my first impression, I wasn't too thrilled on it. I didn't dislike it, but, and I don't know if I reviewed it here or not. If I did, well, it's probably changed because I really do like it a lot now. That happens sometimes. You chase change. It takes 2 or 3 times of wearing something to really get a grasp on it. You know what I mean? So, I just gave the end of the video away. Do I like it? Yes, a lot. Like a lot, a lot. Um, and that's L'Homme Ideal by Guerlain. Um, it's great. How I applied it, I do find it a little weak. Now I know there's reformulations, blah 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 blah. I get all that. I don't have an authentic old bottle. This is the bottle I could buy at the store, so this is the bottle I got. So I do remember its performance from the first impression not being the strongest. So I went with 3 in my moisturizer, 1, 2, 1 on the chest, shirt on the shirt, 1 in each crink of the elbow, and it was a good amount. It did what it was supposed to do most of the day. Let's get into the smell. When you first put this on, I'm hit with a fresh effervescent, so I'm guessing there's ginger in there. I didn't look up the notes. I'm just going with what I smell. Fresh, kind of effervescent, bittersweet citrus, an almond combo right off the top, and it's gorgeous. The almond is giving it a bit of a nutty kind of vibe, and a bit of an earthy, nutty kind of vibe with that bittersweet orange and bergamot, I'm guessing. This is what I kind of pick up. And yeah, it's gorgeous, very masculine. Um, and I know it's not a modern masculine type scent, but it is very it's not old school masculine either. Like I said, it's just a masculine scent. Um, and this, but the fresh off the top, like I said, the fresh bittersweet kind of citrus and almond combo with a bit of a peppery, almost anise vibe, and kind of scent. And I can't remember. I did look up the notes a while ago. I don't think cinnamon or even anise were listed in this, but that's kind of what I get. Like a cinnamon or pepper and anise, but that's kind of what I get, a bit of a peppery anise kind of vibe. Very similar to this off the top, although this is a lot sweeter. They aren't the same scent. I'm not saying they smell similar. Just with this, I get that right off the top, that effervescent cinnamon, slightly vanilla kind of vibe. Kind of the same as this. This is opium, by the way. They aren't the same scent. Just it's like if you took and isolated that note or a chord. That's kind of where the similarities start and end. This is not this. This is not this. It's just that part, that opening for the first 15 minutes or so really reminds me of this, just sweetened up. So, yeah, this is a lot sweeter. That being said, it's not a super sweet scent either. Some people think it really is. I think it's the Tonka Vanilla S combo that comes into play in the mid. It's keeping that whole citrusy almond kind of vibe. The citrus kind of dies down a bit, of course, but it's keeping that whole bittersweet almond, vanillic, slightly peppery Tonka vibe that it has. And the pepperiness, there's some woods in this, so I'm guessing it's either going to be pepper, the actual pepper spice, or it's going to be citrus. It's probably, or not citrus, cedar, because there is a bit of a cedar vibe to this in the dry down, so it might be the cedar giving it that pepper, because I focus on cedar hard when it has something has cedar in it. It's just the way my nose works. So, but still fresh. It's still a fresh scent. By fresh scent, I don't mean it's you know citrusy, watery kind of fresh. It's just a freshness. And again, that's probably coming from the woods and the vetiver. The citrus, of course, is giving it a bit of freshness. And the base is definitely a soft leather base, a soft woody leather base, while keeping that vanilla tonka. And it's slightly powdery. The tonka slightly vanilla and powdery type vibe. Really nice scent. I mean, what you expect from Guerlain? I mean, I've only smelled half a dozen Guerlains in my life. This is only the second one I own. I did own Guerlain Vetiver, which was a very nice scent looking back on it. But when I got it, I was young and I didn't appreciate that kind of scent, so it wasn't really for me. But I'm going to pick it up again because what I remember of it, I really liked it. I really like it now. I mean, I guess I should say. Yeah. So, yeah, what you expect from a Guerlain? It's quality. It smells of quality. It smells, you know, almost of old money, if that makes sense. Uh, Sophisticated, gentlemanly, all that stuff. Uh, Very classy, gentlemanly, modern type gentleman scent, even though the scent's a little older now. Not too old, but, you know, um, maybe a bit situational. It's not something that I would normally just wear around the house. This would be more something I go semi-casual with myself, a polo shirt or something like that, or, a nice t-shirt and shorts, some sandals for the summer, something like that. Um, More of it would fall in line. I don't want to say date night fragrance because a date night fragrance gives a bit of a certain a certain vibe, certain indication, and you're expecting something different. It's not so much a date night as it performs a little better than most date night fragrances. It smells a little different. It's not super boozy and stuff like that. What most date night scents are, but it is a cozy scent, I'd say, where you're just sitting with whoever you're with, and they're going to get nice whiffs and wafts of it because it doesn't project a whole lot. Uh, Not a projection beast. Will bring me into the performance now. I only get about an arm's length for about an hour. So, a little less, about less than average, honestly, for the projection. Um, but where this shines, like I said, is that bubble and that skin scent afterwards, that really good detectable skin scent. You get a solid 4 hours of a nice, you know, 2 foot bubble. You're leaving a trail. The sillage is great. You're picking up whiffs and wafts of it. Um, then a couple hours after that, start sitting a little closer. You get, 7 or 8 inches of this nice skin scent that, again, you'll pick up little whiffs and wafts, not quite as prominent as the bubble, the sillage, and stuff like that, but you're getting it. And then it's a decent skin scent for about an hour, and then it's time to reapply. So all in all, about, depending on your skin, 7 to 8 hours, um, which isn't bad. Just for Guerlain, I was expecting a little more projection, but thinking the type of scent it is, it might be too much if it was a projection monster. You know what I mean? There's some colognes just don't need to be, and this is one of them that doesn't. That's not what it's designed for. It's designed, like I said, more for. I think anyway, in my mind, it's more of, like I said, a classy fragrance. Something you don't want to just. You don't want to be announced when you walk into a room. You want people to discover it over time, sitting next to you, coming up to you. You want them to. That's when you want them to smell it, and you're going to smell incredible. Um, some people say it's too sweet for them. I don't get that at all, especially the way fragrances are right now with all the sweetness. This isn't half as sweet as most new releases. I think it's more the way it does its sweetness because it's kind of a bittersweet. Like I said, the almond gives it a bit of a bittersweetness. There's a bittersweet citrus in there, uh, mixing with that powdery, kind of sweet vanilla like tonka. Uh, it might be that, but it's not near as sweet as pretty much 90% of the stuff that's been released the last 10 years. I mean, you know, I wouldn't, in terms of sweetness, I don't even know what to compare it to. Maybe something like, again, they don't smell the same, but same intensity of sweetness, something like a Sauvage Elixir or, uh, the Hugo Boss elixir there, Boss bottle elixir, that kind of sweetness. It's like spicy vanilla kind of sweetness, and that's kind of what this has in it. But it's not aromatic sweet and sugary sweet and fruity, candied fruity sweet or anything like that. It's more of your classic masculine sweet, powdery vanilla spicy sweet. It's just gorgeous. And so at the end of the day, what is it, guys? Honestly, it's a fresh, sweet, spicy, slightly bitter, uh, sweet, nutty, earthy almond kind of scent with on a nice base of soft leather and woods. It's just, it's so nice. You really get that bitter almond. Like, that might put some people off too, because I know some people may not like that either. Because, but mixing with that, like I said, that's powdery sweet tonka. It's just, to me, absolutely gorgeous. But I mean, you decide for yourself. It's, again, kind of situational though. Kind of cozy, more dressed up kind of fragrance to me than a than a jeans and t-shirt. But I mean, you wear what you want when you want. I've always said that. Test stuff. Make sure you like it. All that jazz. All right, guys. That's it. Hope you're having a great day. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little nicer, so I got tomorrow off 2 days in a row. If they don't call me in, because I always go in, because I like money. And I like the doggies. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.